Good evening, I'm James Bensinger, and this is News Extreme, bringing you the latest developments on the U.S. economy. Tonight, uncertainty looms as President Donald Trump's economic policies, marked by new tariffs, federal workforce reductions, and spending freezes, spark growing concerns about the nation's financial stability. While the administration touts job growth and manufacturing gains, economic experts warn of potential trouble ahead. The latest employment report shows a mixed picture. The economy added 151,000 jobs in February, keeping unemployment at a steady 4.1%. However, troubling trends have emerged. Minus 460,000 more Americans are now working part-time due to economic constraints, and the leisure and hospitality sectors, often a sign of consumer spending power, lost 16,000 jobs. Meanwhile, the federal government has cut 10,000 positions, a move some economists view as a warning sign for the broader labor market. A key indicator of economic stability, the Policy Uncertainty Index has surged 41% since January, reaching levels historically associated with recessions. Stanford economist Nicholas Bloom has raised concerns about what he calls the potential for a Trump recession, citing ongoing policy turbulence and an escalating trade war. Despite the growing alarm, President Trump remains confident, dismissing economic concerns as temporary disruptions that will ultimately lead to stronger growth and more manufacturing jobs. In a forthcoming interview on Sunday Morning Futures, Trump suggests that tariffs could rise even further, but attributes recent stock market declines to big globalists. The administration sees bright spots in the latest economic data, particularly the addition of 10,000 new manufacturing jobs, including 8,900 in the auto sector. White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett insists this is proof that Trump's tariffs are working, forcing companies to bring production back to the U.S. However, market analysts remain skeptical, warning that the tariffs could ultimately drive inflation higher, slow economic growth, and weaken the U.S. dollar. The president's aggressive trade policies have already sparked tensions with key allies. Just last week, Trump imposed tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China, only to delay some of those taxes over concerns about U.S. auto industry jobs and diplomatic negotiations with Mexico. But more tariffs are set to take effect on April 2, targeting European nations, South Korea, India, and Brazil, moves that could further strain international trade relations. Amid growing uncertainty, business leaders and financial analysts are sounding the alarm. The Federal Reserve's latest Beige Book report, which compiles economic insights from businesses nationwide, has recorded a sharp increase in mentions of uncertainty, jumping from 17 references in January to 47 in its latest edition. Economist Brian Bethune of Boston College warns that the unpredictability of Trump's economic policies is creating a perfect storm for businesses, making long-term planning nearly impossible. Meanwhile, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent argues that the administration is moving toward a necessary economic detox, cutting government spending and reducing federal employment. The Department of Government Efficiency, led by billionaire Elon Musk, is spearheading the administration's cost-cutting efforts, but the savings so far are minor compared to the rising national debt. The workforce reductions, which include 75,000 voluntary resignations and thousands of additional layoffs, could impact future job reports. When asked about potential job losses, President Trump remains steadfast, asserting that the labor market will thrive with high-paying manufacturing jobs. "We had too many people in government," he stated. "You can't just do that." With economic anxiety mounting, the question remains, will Trump's policies lead to revitalized American industry, or is the nation heading toward economic turbulence? We'll continue tracking this developing story. Stay tuned to News Extreme for the latest updates. I'm James Bensinger. Back to you.